infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure, call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam, building green, living green.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station, mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas, 91.1 FM, The Boss.
The program presented or submitted by members of our community and are a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. The views expressed do not necessarily reflect those of KNLY 91.1 FM and its affiliates.
Good morning, good morning. You are now tuned in to today's Entrepreneur. I am Orlando Daniels. I've almost lost my name at 91.1 The Boss. We are sharing this morning with Paul Miranda with Thrive. He's a business advisor. I want to give him the opportunity to talk and share with some of our listeners and followers in relations to your goods and your services, your overall product. And when I make mention of product, we're not talking about something that they actually go and purchase, but it's something that you actually provide for them.
Yes, glad to be here. Thank you for the opportunity. I represent a company called Thrive, which is business automation software for the local business. It's an all-in-one customizable software that helps you manage a lot of the functions of your everyday business. Many of the features within Thrive allows you to use it as a CRM for your customers. You can use it for invoicing and payments. You can manage your calendar on it. You can also manage your customers through email and text marketing. You can communicate through them. There's automation features, marketing automation, that allows you to automatically send campaigns out to your customers. Another feature of it is video ads. We do custom video ads and promote your business on a video ad network. So there's a lot of features within Thrive that allow you to be able to manage your business and, as a small business, compete with the larger chains out there.
So let me understand. So you all literally bring liberty and freedom to the overall corporation or business to help them navigate through, not only through social media, because that's the domain now, that everybody is flocking to social media, using those platforms and as an outlet, and some people have moved away from what I continue to push is radio. But tell me what has been some of the experiences that you've had in trying to aid businesses, or some of the pitfalls you've seen with businesses and not utilizing what's available now out here?
Well, one of the features within Thrive allows you to manage all your social media through a single login. So Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, what you can do is through a single login be able to communicate with your customer, be able to post, and to be able to set your campaigns out all within your desktop, your laptop, or even the app on your smartphone.
So there's an app with Thrive as well, as so they can actually go to the App Store, download it, and utilize all the perks and the benefits that comes with
Absolutely,
Thrive.
absolutely.
Now, I've seen the commercial when it first came out, and I was interested because of what I do in the hair industry. I was interested in getting someone that can actually market and promote and do some things that will make my job easier. And like anything else, people are going to want to know: is it expensive? Is it cost effective? What is the overall benefit of perks? Because when we think about business, we're thinking about investments. Sometimes we look at what we're losing versus what we're gaining. And I tell people the greatest investment outside of others is within yourself. So tell us a little bit more. How can someone get involved with Thrive, utilizing all of the functions? Or say, for instance, they don't need all that you all provide. They just may need a particular area of help in regards to their business, are you able to custom make something for the actual customer?
So it's customizable software, and we have different packages that allow you to be able to use certain features within it. I kind of use the analogy of a Swiss Army knife.
Okay.
It has 15 to 19 functions on it, but 3 or 4 of them may be what you're going to use the most. It may be something, for example, we have a listing management function that allows you to make sure that your business information is accurate and correct across the web. Your name, your address, your hours of operation, your website address, your email address, and you might have a business that likes to change hours during the season, whether it's seasonal. Thrive allows you to manage all that through a single login and update it in a matter of hours and days to be accurate and have that accurate information. Another big part of the world we live in now is reputation management and reviews, review management. A function within Thrive allows you to be able to be notified when somebody says something about you out there on a review, and to be able to automatically respond with a single click and be able to acknowledge that review and respond to it. Nowadays, a lot of people use the review function to decide who they're going to do business with. Most businesses out there are not aware of their reputation and how they're viewed on the internet. So Thrive allows you to manage that, to be aware of it, and to respond to it very simply through the software.
You know, credibility and integrity, you know, with anything, you know, and we all have, what I tell people, you know, we all have character flaws. We're all still being perfected. We're still being matured, and we're still becoming everything that I believe God has called us to be. But my thing would be is, in you having the software, is this something that you all man, or can the actual individual download the software, and they actually man everything? It's just, how does that work?
It's subscription
Because there's some
based.
people who are not, there's some people who are not computer savvy.
And you bring up a good point. So what's the level of service and support you get with Thrive? That's one of the things we pride ourselves in. When you do subscribe to our software, we do an onboarding process where we take the 2 or 3 functions that you want to be able to use and you're most interested in, and we go through it from the very beginning to whenever you have questions. We can answer them for you, and we can support you along the way. We do that through an onboarding call, and then we also do it through follow-up calls in the next several weeks. And you also have 24-hour support through either email or phone calls or texting or even the chat feature within it. So our company is based in DFW. We're a Texas company. We're local. I'm a local representative, a business advisor, so you also have that level of support as well. So that's something that's rare when you purchase software or when you subscribe to it. That level of support is part of what comes with Thrive. Every package has that.
In you being a business advisor, and I'm assuming this is not just, you know, with this company. I think overall you're a business advisor to many, whether it be through Thrive or just through the relationship that you've established. You're a part of the Chamber of Commerce in the Woodlands. So what would be, or what have been some of the pitfalls or I guess deficiencies that you've seen with business owners and not utilizing this, you know, using Thrive or any other provider that's out here that could help people get better at their business or what they're providing as it relates to their services?
Well, I'll tell the story. I'll give you an example of a situation that happened to me. I was working in my yard on a Sunday afternoon, and I was working on my sprinkler system. And I happened to hit the main line within my yard of the water line. So here it was on a late Sunday afternoon, and I had an emergency on my hands. I had to get a plumber out very quickly. So I went online, I found a plumber, a local plumber. They came out and they did a great job. Paid them a lot of money, but in the end I was very happy with the service because within an hour to an hour and a half they fixed my problem. So after that response and that level of service, I never heard back from that plumber. So I was happy with the service, but I didn't quite remember who they were, or over time, how to get in touch with them. So I had a need for a plumber 2 years down the road, and I couldn't think of that plumber that came out, even though they did a great job, because they never stayed in contact with me. They never followed up. They never gave me a thank you email. They never continued to communicate with me. So I ended up doing business with another plumber, even though I wanted to do business with them. That scenario plays out many times over. So local companies need to nurture their customers and make sure they stay in contact with them so that they keep their customers, even their happy customers. If a lot of times 40% of the people out there can't remember the name of their favorite plumber or their favorite AC contractor or their favorite pest control if you ask someone. But they have someone in mind, they just don't remember who they are.
You know, when we consider customer service, I think customer service all across the board has been removed. And when I say been removed, I've been in the hair industry for over 34 years, about 34 years now. And one of the things that I've learned throughout, you know, being in several areas of business is I tell people, you know, especially when I'm hiring, 4 C's. Actually, I shared those with you. 4 C's: effective and honest communication, consistency, compromise, and commitment. And so when you talk about he didn't follow up with you. Most people get into business and the overall goal should be financial prosperity, financial wealth. We understand that dynamic, but we miss the importance of relationship, and that's what I try to push is
Right.
that establishing a relationship with your client by which it's not about dollars and cents. There are times that people may possess something within them that could be of benefit to you and is not in their wallet.
Absolutely. So relationship selling and staying in contact with your customers, we call it nurturing your customer. That's the best form of advertising out there, word of mouth advertising. And in order to be effective at that, you have to have a level of communication ongoing with your customer, sending them reminders if their service is due, or sending them happy holiday messages, or a happy 4th of July message, reminding them even when it's their birthday, sending them a birthday message. What you're doing is you're staying top of mind, and oh, by the way, I'm still in business, Mr. Customer. Here's who I am. Here's my number if you ever need me for anything. That level of nurturing and communication is important so that when someone does say, hey, do you have a plumber I can recommend? Yes, I do. I do have my plumber stays in contact with me. Here's who they are. Here's how to reach them. And that's part of what Thrive can do for you, is help you stay in communication with your customers.
I think when we consider the relationship that, you know, consumer has, you know, put in place, when we talk about the consumer and the overall business that is establishing the relationship or providing the service, I think we still, I would agree with you, we've moved away from that personal touch. What is the commercial? Is it Discover? Is it Discover where they're going to say that you actually get a live person?
Yeah,
That you actually get a live
Discovery
person.
card, right.
And I think even when we talk about Thrive, when they have challenges in trying to navigate through the software and things of that nature, do they actually have somebody that walks them through that can?
That's a
actually
great
help them?
question, Orlando. Absolutely. You can pick up the phone and call a service advisor at any time, and they will, as soon as you call them and identify yourself, will help you at that time. You can also schedule it for another time. You can contact me. You can chat through your software, but the level of support to be able to help you manage through that software is there all the time. And that's a huge part, because a lot of people may not be a user of the software like they should, or may not know how to operate it. And so that support is always there, no extra charge.
I would need it. I spaz out. You put a computer in front of me, it's like, what do you want me to do with this?
Right.
You have to know your area. I tell people you have to know your area of grace. You have to know what it is that you were born and created to do. Some people tap into it early, some people tap into it late. But if you're not certain of what to do, how to go about doing in regards to your business, and you want to create a better platform, you want to see your business thrive, you want to see it move forward, I encourage you to get in contact with Mr. Paul Miranda. How do they get in touch with you? Give them some information, website, phone number, all the details that they're going to need.
Well, my phone number is 832-726-4227.
Okay.
I'm also offering a free digital business analysis for your business if you text the word automation to 85100. That's automation, just as it sounds, to 85100. You can sign up for a free digital business analysis. I'll be in contact with you, and I'll take a snapshot of how you appear right now online, including a website scan, and just give you some pointers and some ideas. No, there's no obligation, but I'm here to serve the community. I'm a local member of the Woodlands Chamber. I'm a diplomat with them. It's a great place to network and to meet others. And I'm local, and I'm here. I live here. I support the community. I worship in the community. I'm involved in the community. So we'd love to be able to help customers out.
I think we got maybe one more minute. Let me ask this question real quick. If you made mention of a website, and I'm interacting with quite a few businesses for today's entrepreneur to bring people out, and what I've learned in having to share with our tech, Mr. Ivan, get everything to him on time. People don't have a lot of information. Some people don't have websites. They just have Facebook and they have Instagram. Do you see that being a problem as you analyze someone's business?
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay. There are still a large percentage of businesses out there do not have a website or do not have proper online representation. They may be a little old school. They may have been in business for a long time, but now we've evolved to the point to where you have to be able to compete with an online presence, a website that's functional, that's what we call responsive design, so you can view it from a mobile phone, because more searches now are done on mobile phones than anything else. That's why we have a Thrive app. That's why we offer websites that are mobile friendly, that are easy to navigate, because time is money now.
Thank you so much for sharing your wealth, your information. If you have not got your things in order in relation to your business, I encourage you to reach out to Paul Miranda at Thrive. He's a business advisor. Let him help you get your business healthy, get it in shape like everything else. We thank you again for tuning in and listening to today's Entrepreneur. I am Orlando Daniels with 91.1 The Boss, and we thank you again for your viewage and your listening. You all be blessed. Enjoy the remaining part of your day. It's Thursday, almost Friday. Have a great day.